did a few movies, didn't she?
Okay, that was a long time ago, Puff. What the fuck?
The music industry was rocked today by the release of a secret jail phone conversation between two icons, Jay-Z and Diddy. What was once speculation has now come to light, revealing a shocking glimpse into their behind-the-scenes interactions. As these two legendary figures go head-to-head, the secrets, accusations, and coded language used in their conversations threaten to disrupt everything we thought we knew about them. Diddy, incarcerated for alleged legal battles, has sparked a whirlwind of controversy with claims of illegal influence within the facility. According to accusations, he used other inmates as intermediaries to send messages and make calls to people outside the prison, potentially evading communication rules. This is an extraordinary claim that raises questions about the real extent of Diddy's power, even while behind bars. If true, it shows a deliberate attempt to manipulate the public's perception of his legal situation. Could these actions be a sign that Diddy is actively trying to shape the outcome of his case, perhaps by swaying witnesses or gathering statements that will help him while he's incarcerated? The accusations don't stop there. Diddy is alleged to have broken jail protocols by making three-way calls using the phone numbers of other inmates. Such actions not only violate jail rules, but also call into question his disregard for the law. If Diddy was intentionally trying to sway the testimonies of others, he might have done so from within the prison walls, using prisoners as messengers and intermediaries. Prosecutors have argued that his ability to manipulate and influence individuals inside the jail could indicate that Diddy is using his power and fame to control events even while in custody. One disturbing element in these phone conversations is the use of coded language. Diddy and others allegedly use terms like worm food, pig, and road trip, which are believed to be references to law enforcement, the prison system, and perhaps even illegal activities. The term worm food, for instance, is speculated to refer to information or evidence Diddy possesses, showing his supposed superiority over others. These veiled words are reportedly part of Diddy's strategy to evade detection and maintain control over his legal narrative and public image. Prosecutors claim that Diddy's use of coded messages is not just an attempt to hide the true meaning of his conversations, but also a way to educate family members or others close to him about his legal troubles. For instance, when Diddy asks for specific items like vitamin or mentions special case cereal, it could be an attempt to communicate secretly about resources or support needed. The use of such coded language has not only made it difficult for authorities to monitor his communications, but it has also raised suspicions about what Diddy might be planning while incarcerated. The prosecution has accused Diddy of witness intimidation and manipulation, arguing that he has used his influence to suppress potential testimony that could harm his case. These allegations are among the most serious charges against Diddy, as they point to a deliberate effort to control the narrative surrounding his trial. By using his authority and knowledge of powerful figures within his circle, Diddy may have been attempting to exert pressure on witnesses or even persuade them to alter their statements in his favor. This is a dangerous precedent for the legal system, as it raises questions about the fairness of his trial and whether Diddy's power and influence are affecting the judicial process. The accusations of witness intimidation have also highlighted the increasing concern about the integrity of the legal system when high-profile individuals like Diddy are involved. Prosecutors have warned that if these tactics are allowed to continue, they could set a dangerous precedent for future cases, undermining the fairness and accountability that the justice system should uphold. The legal system must be vigilant in ensuring that no one, no matter their wealth or status, can manipulate the process for their own gain. One of the most intriguing aspects of these revelations is the apparent manipulation of public opinion. Diddy has been accused of using social media and public platforms to portray himself as a caring father and a responsible individual in an attempt to sway public perception in his favor. Despite his legal troubles, Diddy continues to post heartwarming images and messages, like videos of his children, hoping to create an image of a family man who deserves sympathy and support. However, these actions have raised questions about whether Diddy is putting his public persona ahead of his legal defense, and whether his social media activity could have unintended consequences for his case. In particular, Diddy's social media presence during his incarceration has sparked a heated debate. His posts, which were meant to humanize him and garner public support, have been criticized for their timing and appropriateness. Critics argue that by focusing on his family and brand image, Diddy is attempting to manipulate the public and potentially influence the jury pool in his case. The public's perception of Diddy as a loving father might help him with some, but it could also backfire, causing skepticism among jurors who might view his actions as a calculated attempt to manipulate the court of public opinion. The leak of confidential jail conversations has also added fuel to the fire. Prosecutors have argued that these leaks could be part of a larger strategy to influence the public and sway the legal proceedings. With video recordings of Diddy's jail calls circulating online, there is growing concern about the security and integrity of the case. How did these recordings make their way into the public domain? Could they have been intentionally leaked to shift the narrative surrounding Diddy's trial? These questions only add to the complexity of the case, as the judge must now deal with the added challenge of managing media attention and ensuring that the legal process remains free from external interference. Additionally, there has been much speculation about the role of Diddy's celebrity friends and associates. Despite being close to some of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry, many of Diddy's well-known colleagues have remained silent on the matter. Rihanna, Kevin Hart, and others who have attended his infamous parties have kept their distance, refusing to comment publicly on the ongoing scandal. This silence has led some to wonder whether these individuals are trying to protect their own reputations or distance themselves from Diddy to avoid being implicated in the scandal. The media and public have raised questions about whether these celebrities are avoiding self-incrimination or whether they fear the consequences of speaking out against Diddy. Some speculate that Diddy could be using his knowledge of private, compromising situations to keep people quiet. The secrecy surrounding Diddy's personal life, his parties, and his inner circle adds another layer of intrigue to the situation, as the public wonders how much power he truly holds, even from behind bars. As the case continues to unfold, the silence of Diddy's celebrity friends remains a point of contention. Many believe that their lack of support could be a strategic decision to protect their own interests, but others view it as a form of betrayal. It raises an important question. How far are celebrities willing to go to protect their own image, and what lengths will they take to distance themselves from scandalous situations? The power dynamics within Diddy's network only add more mystery to the situation, suggesting that there may be more to the story than meets the eye. Diddy's alleged use of coded language and influence over the legal system has sparked a wave of controversy and questions about the lengths he is willing to go to protect his interests. If these allegations of blackmail and witness intimidation prove to be true, it would suggest that Diddy is using his power, influence, and connections to manipulate the judicial system. The discovery of recordings and leaks from within the prison system only adds to the complexity of the case, as it seems clear that Diddy is using every tool at his disposal to control the narrative. The use of terms like worm food, which is believed to refer to damaging evidence or information, shows just how deep Diddy's influence may go. Some reports claim that Diddy has threatened to release compromising tapes of celebrities if they don't comply with his demands. These tapes, allegedly filmed at Diddy's infamous parties, could include footage of well-known individuals engaging in questionable behavior. The possibility of such evidence coming to light has caused many to remain silent, fearing for their reputations and careers. As the legal battle heats up, the impact of these allegations could be far-reaching. If Diddy is found to have used extortion or blackmail to manipulate witnesses, it would not only damage his reputation, but also raise serious questions about the role of power and influence in high-profile legal cases. The public will continue to watch closely, as the implications of this case go beyond just Diddy's future. They could affect the integrity of the entire judicial system. In the end, the Diddy scandal reveals a deeper story about the intersection of fame, power, and accountability. As these revelations continue to unfold, one thing is clear: the consequences of this case will reverberate for years to come. With so many powerful figures involved, the question remains, how far will Diddy go to protect himself, and will the legal system be able to hold him accountable for his actions? The coming weeks and months will tell the story, and we can only wait to see how this unfolds.